How's it going, you guys, and welcome back to another THQ video. Today we got the gang all here. We're going to be going over the week in review. I'm just going to start it off with a head count, so that way we can introduce everybody, and then we can just hop right into it. So, Dirty saying?
Yo, Dirty here.
Do?
What's up? Just chilling.
Chilling here in Cedar Rapids. Broly?
What's up, everybody?
Got me, Schmo. What's up, guys? Vera?
What's good?
Virgil?
Yo, what is up, everybody?
Got the boy Green Ruff?
Yeah.
Scylla?
What's good, everybody?
What's good? Alright, guys, so now that we're all head counted and ready to go, we had quite the week, didn't we?
Mm-hmm.
So
Yes,
how do we all feel about Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta now that we've had some time to fight against him? Maybe run him a bit. We'll go in order. So, Dirty, if you want to lead it off.
So he's all right on GT, but he really shines on the Vegeta family. I really enjoyed running him with a bunch of different. There's so many Vegetas in the game, obviously. So I had a blast running him with Majin Vegeta and who else was it with? The green EX Vegeta. I love using his main to lock people in and just hit him with a super randomly. But his blast attack is stupid. He can tank way better at this point than he was before. He's just a very viable unit, and I would actually put him in most cases above even Super Gogeta in terms of the red Zenkai unit.
Interesting. Yeah, that's pretty solid. Not gonna lie. Do?
Alright, so I know a lot of people don't agree with this. I've said it in multiple of my own videos. This guy's better on the main core Saiyan team than Red Gogeta, which typically provides with Angel Vegeta, Super Saiyan 3 LF Goku, then Red Gogeta. But this Vegeta gives ultimate damage and damage inflicted on his main ability. He switches strike cards to blast cards on his green, and his unique abilities offer him card draw speed infinitely that cannot be cancelled, cannot be stopped. So this guy is the best Red Saiyan member and a core unit over Red Gogeta on the Saiyan team. I think he's very good. Honestly, what I expected, they couldn't make him broken because he's way too new to increase anything else but his stats. So good for what he is, and yeah, he should be run often. I recommend Zenkai 7 him if you haven't already.
Solid input. We love to see it. Broly?
So I'm not using it yet. He's Zenkai 2, but I saw lots of videos about him, and his blast is ridiculous. He can take lots of hits, and his ult is like when you click his main, he has a key to use that ult. That's a really good thing, and I really put him like top of Gogeta too.
Nice. Yeah, I think, I want to Zenkai 7 him. I just don't have the resources for it, and with Annie coming right around, I'm just kind of holding off on it, but I really love the unit. I fought against him a bunch, and honestly, he kind of terrifies me. Like, you switch on him, he does more damage, he has card draw speed, he gets faint often, so he's definitely a force to be reckoned with for sure. And going off of what Dirty Saiyan said is that I really want to run him on Vegeta family. Running him with that purple Vegeta and Majin Vegeta definitely seems like a force for sure. Vera?
I'd agree with the rest of you guys. Obviously, like the main thing for him that I was hoping for was for him to get like more like defense, and that's exactly what happened. He has like that cut when he switches in, so he can actually tank. Like it's surprising to me whenever I say it. It's like, oh, I'm gonna switch into Vegeta now so he can tank. Like I would have never said that before, like a year ago. But yeah, he does overall good damage. I feel like it's a step into the GT revival. Obviously, he's not gonna be like the sole savior, But I mean, yeah, he's solid now. He's not like the best unit in the game, obviously, but he's really solid.
Virgil?
So, with my time using him, I've mainly ran him on Vegeta Family, and I think he's very good on that team because Vegeta Family is pretty blast oriented. You know, with the purple support Vegeta and the Zenkai Trunks, I think the three of them do really good. But I'm gonna have to agree with Do. I think this Vegeta is really good on Saiyans, honestly, with the yellow Vegeta and the green LF Super Saiyan 3 Goku. Really kill it. I don't know if I'd replace Gogeta personally, but just the fact that Saiyans is more blast oriented, I think he is a very good unit to have on Saiyans. I think the blast damage at 100% for the blast armor that cuts through blast armor, I think that's insane. So many units have blast armor, so they casually use the blast armor without any consideration for units that have that. Like Gogeta has the same type of thing. The switch-ins, he gets buffs on switch-ins. Overall, the unit's a monster. So
did we all see that clip that was posted on Twitter of him
Yes,
one-shotting?
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Yes.
That was
Yeah.
disgusting, bro. Green row?
That's the stuff we all live for when
Yeah,
we
right?
see something like that. We're like, oh man, that was the best match ever.
Green row, what's your thoughts?
For Vegeta, I really like him. Like, I feel like the three teams that he fits on, like he just like they all pretty much were neat. Well, for Vegeta Family and GT, like the Red Zenkai, they definitely really needed. But even on Saiyans, he even works. Like just the three teams that he suited on from the people that I watch playing with him on like Saiyans and Vegeta Family and what's his name and GT, like he just fits really well, and I really feel like it was a really great Zenkai, like overall. So that's pretty much my thoughts on him.
Nice. Zilla?
I only faced him a few times and it was pretty terrifying. Does a ton of blast damage, and that lowered blue card's cost really helps him a lot, and I kept getting fainted by his ultimate. So overall, I say they handled his Zenkai pretty well. They didn't make him too insane. His other passives, the extra two, they're pretty good. So overall, a good Zenkai, but I didn't Zenkai him at all.
That
I'm
feint
saving
will
for
get you.
anniversary.
Yeah, I think the timing of his Zenkai was pretty unfortunate in the sense that it's so close to the anniversary, and while anniversary is more than likely going to be GT themed, I think everyone kind of just is expecting it at this point. Yeah.
Pretty much.
And then like his Zenkai banner like ends June 15th,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
Like,
there's
you
definitely-
you could hold off.
Yeah, there's
Yeah,
time
you could
on
hold
it.
off on them.
Yeah.
and see,
Exactly.
like,
I actually wouldn't be surprised if they did the Super Saiyan 4 Goku at some point, or even the God Vegeta, the purple God Vegeta, because it's just another Vegeta family Zenkai with also buffing God Ki. So like, while his Z ability wouldn't directly buff Vegeta family or GT, you could still run the GT Vegeta with the God Vegeta on a Vegeta family team. And I think it'd be pretty healthy too, because that way it's like, okay, I either run the purple future Vegeta that's going to directly buff the tag from his Z ability and his support, or I run the God Ki Vegeta that's a Zenkai unit that has lock-in and strike, So,
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, that's just me being biased and wanting the Vegeta to get Zenkai'd, but, I mean, like, what do you guys think about the future of potentially seeing the Super Saiyan 4 Goku getting a Zenkai, or maybe something that can, like, indirectly buff the new Zenkai Vegeta to help promote him to get, for you to spend CC on him?
I guess I'll go. I guess like I know this might sound toxic, but I think it's a Zenkai baby, super baby too. Give him some support.
Those
Give
are
him-
some
give him-
bold
Yes.
words
give
for a
him- give him
regen
some-
main.
give us, but give us some support, bros. Like I was just saying how, I just feel like if GT really wants to be one of like top teams, they gotta have a support. I don't know, even Zenkai and Baby, like they just need a support unit that just makes like all the other GT units around them extra strong. Like for example, like this LF. I know this is like off topic, but like LF Super Saiyan 4, like I don't think he's really impressive, but I really feel like if they have some GT support unit, that could buff this Super Saiyan for Vegeta and the LF Super Saiyan 4 Goku, like they'll be even more dangerous.
Yeah, and you know what? Like, while we all sit here and just be like, oh my god, another regen buff. I mean, it's not wrong in terms for GT, right? Like, it is a blue unit that they could use. Regen really doesn't even have a blue unit besides 21, and so I guess like it would give you the option to.
What do you mean, boo tanks?
Oh yeah, sorry. How could I forget the second best unit in the game?
Whoa! Who said boo tanks? No.
Nah, bro, it's the second best unit in the game. Baby Vegeta,
That is-
green baby Vegeta, regen, best unit in the game.
Yeah, we can't Zenkai green, baby. That's what I said.
Nah, bro, you
Honestly,
just Zenkai boost him with Super Saiyan 3. There you go.
I've been saying
So-
for weeks they should Zenkai that yellow Sin Shenron, man. He needs it.
I agree.
Really?
He would be the
Think so?
best. Yeah, he would be the
He
best
would-
for the team for
He
sure.
would buff Goku,
Yeah.
like they always do.
I
They
think
buff
he's
the LF.
pretty decent though. I think he
Even
still
that
does
T-
pretty decent.
GT
goes
does need a
neutral the
revival
second-
unit.
You know, he
I
goes
mean-
neutral on his
I see
first
the
death. Like
I see the super baby too because he does no damage whatsoever, but he
Neither
tanks
does
like a
Sin.
beast.
I've got-
Fair enough, but he has
He's-
more utility.
He's
He has
Vados
more
on
utility.
steroids though, because he has increased health restoration.
that's what GT
Yeah.
needs, though. That's
Yeah.
the thing.
But the thing is,
Yeah.
nobody's gonna run him on GT though. They're gonna run him on regen.
Yes.
And they can't-
Oh,
GT
yeah.
GT needs GT needs a few new units, and one of them needs to be a really good support that
Yeah.
isn't run on regen or some other. That isn't going to be better on a different team. It's going to have to be on a GT team,
That's,
and they need to
yeah.
prioritize that.
They could make that.
Sin Shenron.
They could Zenkai the yellow Vegeta, because he's not a regen, and while he is Super
Yes.
Saiyan and Saiyan,
Super
right? But like the
Saiyan.
Saiyans have a much better yellow to run in priority, and
Yeah,
they can just
you
make
know
his
the
kid
problem with Zenkai is Super Saiyan, right?
Bardock.
Exactly. They
They
can
nerfed
give him
the shit out of
passives
him.
where
Yeah,
he gives
but-
key and
Yeah, but if
healing
it's-
and damage.
But his passives and his abilities are just all debuffs right now.
It's all
So,
debuff,
yeah.
Like, and he doesn't buff
Yeah.
like allied Saiyans at this point, except for his Z ability. But all they have to do is just make the Zenkai ability yellow GT, and then just make all of his main and passives just GT. Like, they don't need to make it Saiyan, just GT and Vegeta family. Do exactly what they did for the red Vegeta.
Yeah, they can literally have his passives give you key and health and damage. And that's it.
And then it would
That's all
also
it really
just
needs.
be a Zenkai buff for the new Goku. They're not going to do that green
Zenkai
Goku.
Blue
Exactly. No,
GT
they're not.
Pan.
Okay. Totally
GT
forgot she
Pan.
existed. That just changes everything.
For
She-
hybrids and for GT.
Well, is it Anson family?
Yeah.
In some
God,
family,
never
yeah.
mind.
Yeah, it was like, nah, let's forget about all that.
But isn't she like one of the oldest units in the game? Like, wasn't she
She
like on the
is.
first banner?
Yeah, I think so.
I remember
yeah.
pulling for her like on
One
like,
of the
first
first,
week
if
of the
not
game.
the
He is, yeah,
One
one
of the first batch. Yeah.
Yeah, she was with
Yeah.
the red Namek coup.
Mhm.
I
I
got.
remember.
I
I
got
think she
the
was-
good one.
he was broken back then. I ain't gonna hold you.
Well, Yodo, Widow, he needs Zenkai.
The red
Oh,
Rildo.
Rildo.
That would be a solid. Didn't someone
Yeah.
make a video on that? One of you guys do something on that recently?
I did
I mean,
Rildo.
the problem is we already got Vegeta, so they're not gonna do another red for a while.
He needs tags.
talking about-
He has none. He has no
Some of the
tags.
Rildo, right?
Deborah.
Isn't Rildo a powerful opponent?
I
Yeah,
think
he's
so,
red
yeah.
purple.
Oh yeah, it is my fault.
I think so.
Hmm.
He only has like 3 tags. It's merging, GT,
GT, and powerful opponent.
Oh my god,
Bro.
he'd get Zenkai buffed by that red cell.
You know, Blue Tanks also has merging. Just saying.
When are they gonna actually like make Z abilities for merging? Like that tag's been in the game for a minute.
Yeah, it's basically just regen.
I
but,
honestly
like,
feel like they should just remove some of the tags just so it's less cluttered. I mean, there's,
You don't like
Pointless,
Super
I don't
Saiyan
know.
Rose tag?
yeah, right? It's like, what's the point of
tag in the
that?
game.
Like, they're just gonna run them all on future. It doesn't matter, and it's not even a tag.
I mean, look, they're dropping so many Roses and Goku Blacks. It's probably going to be a real team before GT.
That sucks,
I
man.
wouldn't be surprised.
GT
What
is
do you-
down bad.
What do you guys think? And I know this is kind of showing off from GT, but it does correlate to the anniversary. Do you think we'll get a dual LF banner where we, and we can go more in depth on this in another video, but do you guys think we'll get a dual LF where it's GT and either Tournament of Power or another future where it's LF
Actually-
Trunks and Merge Zamasu?
I
Yes,
was
dual
very
talking
possible.
with my cousin.
Yeah, I think so.
We're definitely gonna
Yeah.
get an assist unit with Goku Black and Zamasu.
I'm actually thinking that they're going to do. So I know a lot of people are saying Future is probably going to get the banner, but I'm actually thinking it might actually be a God Key banner.
Well, wouldn't that also just be Future? Like
it can't, in a certain way, but I think that it's going to be specifically themed as God Key, not Future. So they always have units that are in common, but there are specifics that are for one or the other.
Sparking Whis.
Oh,
2
yo.
years in a row for
If we get a
Future.
Sparking Whis, oh man, that's gonna be so dope.
Evolution Vegeta.
Yeah, we got
yes.
Evolution Vegeta for God Key.
I've been asking for that one for a minute.
Candidate God of Destruction Topo would be super dope as well. I would also go
Exactly.
with Rival
So
Universe,
there's
which they've been working on a lot lately.
yeah. So there's so many units that they haven't yet implemented for God Key, and that's just what leads me to believe that it's probably going to be a God Key banner. And on top of the GT banner as well, and I'm thinking it's going to be one LF on both, like they did for the second anniversary with VB.
So you would think that like if we did get like an Evolution Vegeta, he would be a standard unit and not an LF.
Probably the first ones are rarely, like the first instance of a unit is rarely an LF, like right off the bat.
Yeah. I mean, do you think
Like look at how many Future Gohans we've had. I mean, like
And
before they
Rose.
finally give him an LF. Yeah,
I
Rose
feel like
and all that.
I feel like the Evolution Vegeta would kind of be like how Future Cell is right now, right? Where the Red Cell, sorry, where like pretty much they designed him to be an LF, and then they're like, now let's just make him a 1% unit. like
Yeah, because I mean they want people to spend money, and if he's an LF, I don't think they're gonna get this. I mean, initially he's
Even
not
more
going to
hype,
get.
honestly. Like if
Yeah.
he's an LF, it entices people to spend, even though like the rates are lower. Like LF
Yeah.
units are just generally more hype than regular units.
Look at
It's just-
Gogeta
I
Blue.
just think that
I'm just saying if we have a double LF banner, I think it's going to be less. People are going to be more apt to summon on one, like heavily on one banner over another.
That's what I did last year.
That's what we thought last year, exactly. We thought GT banner was better because those units were better, but look how that turned out.
I ended
That
up
sucked.
splitting it down the middle pretty much like 50-50. It was about, I don't know,
I
about
don't think I touched
20 KCC on both banners.
I don't think I touched GT until I got VB to like Red 1.
I think I
Right.
got VB to 7 stars before I got a single Omega Shenron.
I
Holy
skipped
crap.
GT
I
entirely.
like 10-starred every single one of them on the first release.
Yeah, I know. Right? Like I was supremely lucky on the second anniversary.
Yeah,
That wasn't luck.
that was that was the start of my free to play journey.
Start him
No.
free.
I only, if we do get a God Key, I think only Super Saiyan Blue Evolution would be hype enough to be an LF. Because God of Destruction Topo, I guess, if you consider him, I wouldn't say he's hype enough. They're not going to drop Master Ultra Instinct this early. They just dropped UI. Who knows? They might be idiots and do it, but I don't think anything's above Super Saiyan Blue.
They are
Evolution.
idiots.
I just think that a Frieza Goku dual unit for now
Yeah.
is also higher on the pecking order
If
than
we-
Evolution Vegeta.
If we get a Tournament of Power, there's no doubt in my mind that we'll get Frieza as a unit. The LOE needs something, and Frieza seems to be a very popular character in terms of summoning, right? Like, look at the last summonable Frieza we got. Look how good he is. Like,
I hate
he's
him.
he's probably the most viable unit on LOE right now.
The red one?
He's really good. He's
Yeah,
really
he's
good.
still really good. If the rest of the team wasn't so like mediocre, like
They're all tier 2.
yeah,
He would
like
be
he
top.
he would be great. He's probably going to be on the core when they come out with the new Frieza. It's going to be
He
like
overshadows a Zenkai
yeah,
that's on the spot against him
yeah, he's crazy
by a
good.
mile.
Green
So,
Golden Frieza needs a Zenkai badly.
Yes,
yeah.
please.
I mean, this is the
He
time,
was
bro.
so good.
Oh, I mean, like, I'm being serious when Purple Frieza needs the Zenkai, bro. Look how strong Saiyans are in the meta right now. Just
Why does it all sound like we've been a main LOE?
well, I've been on this
I'm
LOE
not.
train for a
I'm
minute, but anyways,
I
back.
would love to main them.
Yeah, I think
Well, just one more thing real
yeah, go
quick.
for it.
I just want to say, they need to stop making LOE only counter Saiyans. That's
agree.
going to kill the tag itself.
I think Sorry, go ahead.
It's so stupid. Yellow Frieza, if he's not versus a Saiyan, just like Caulifla, he's dog shit.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. It's
Yeah.
just, like, it's stupid. They need to stop with that. Then LOE can be a real tag.
I think that what they did with the Red Frieza was solid, because every time he attacks, it's increased damage inflicted, and then increased damage received, and then he reduces ki by 50. So it doesn't even matter who he's fighting. Like, he's gonna hurt, and he's gonna make his allies hurt you. You know, like, so if they keep the theme of like LOEs providing debuffs to the enemy or reducing healing of some sort, because he's technically anti-regen because he reduces healing also. So.
Yep.
You know, it could work. I mean, the green metal cooler does more damage to Super Saiyans, which, I mean, that in specifically is fine, because that's like his whole niche with the band, with his movie, right? Super Saiyan. So,
Yeah.
but moving on to something that I think that hasn't been touched on recently is co-op. How?
It's really fun.
Yeah.
Bro,
What is everyone's consensus on this?
Oh
This-
man.
I don't even talk
Giant
about it
mess.
anymore.
They need to remove it from the
Glory.
game completely, in my opinion.
They don't test it. There's no way.
They
They don't test
think
much, though, so.
Latency bars is definitely something that would benefit the overall online gameplay. But if anywhere they should apply to first, it is definitely co-op. There's no reason I want to choose to play a laggy match with someone who's going to disconnect as soon as we're going to beat the boss. It's ridiculous.
I would rather they make it exclusively like you either use a bot or you can invite a friend. I don't
DCs
want to
just
do
creates it
randoms
into a
ever
bot.
again. Yeah, no more randoms.
Also, stop
the
using
one
Shout as your
thing
partner. He's
I-
not good. Thank you.
Please.
Once again, it's every week.
The one thing I wish they
Co-op
not
is ass.
do the boost characters.
It's not fun. If you don't have Vegeta, Namek Goku, Super Saiyan Blue Goku, or LF Super Saiyan 4, you're not going to beat this one. Just do the stage below and get your Z power slower. That's all.
I haven't even attempted it. I've just seen everybody complain about it, and I just have already despised co-op to begin with. And so seeing how difficult this is compared to everybody, it's like, it's not even worth my time. I'd rather just play PvP and enjoy what I can from it, and then just get the Z power from there for Ultra Goku.
It'll take me a good 40 minutes to do my 3 daily co-ops
Yes.
with a
Yes.
Zenkai 7 at 1400%, 14-star Vegeta. Because everyone else just doesn't have anything for this.
I think that
I
they
just
also
just ignore it.
they added like ratings that you could give your ally or your buddy after the match, and you get like similar ratings to you more often than not. You'd be matched with better, co-op buddies.
Oh, so the
Because
shallots won't get matched with anyone? Good.
Yeah. They can
Yeah.
get matched with each other. If they can do it, great for them. If they can't, why should we have to carry them?
Yeah, I think that they really designed this co-op in a way where it's not even feasibly possible. It almost reminds me of that the initial Rush challenges that we used to get. If you guys remember those, do you remember the Namek one that we got with Frieza when Namek Goku first came out? That's what it legitimately reminds me of.
I'm getting flashbacks.
Funny
to
enough that it's also against full power Frieza.
PTSD.
Yeah.
But when I saw that, bro, my PTSD triggered. I was like, I know this is gonna be horrible.
This co-op is pay to play, just like that stage was. That's it. Honestly, it is.
I think that's the only event stage I didn't complete. I complete all the event stages, and that was the only one I just never did. I just couldn't do it.
But my biggest thing about the co-op thing is I don't think a lot of people talk about it, but is when Frieza gets his shield back and he blows you away and you just can't do nothing about it. You can't dodge and
Then he blue cards you.
He pops his pizza things and you pretty much die. That'd be always annoying me. That's my biggest thing about it. You just can't do nothing about it. And then you just see your friend just get one shot and it's you got a DC and try again.
Yeah, if somebody gets one-shotted, it's over. You just and
over,
it happens
yeah.
so much that there's really no point in running it unless you both have the newest unit, and even then, you're probably going to lose.
Right, and I've obviously been using the Zenkai 7 Super Saiyan Blue Goku because his green card, I just spam his green card to keep healing, and my full like my whole bench is based on health. Like I have five characters that give him health buff. So like I have like 5 mil just to like help me out and everything.
Also, one thing I want to go over, since this is a weekend review, it's kind of off topic, but the Oxo glitch, hack, whatever.
That's a great topic to bring up.
Yeah, I just didn't know if we would bring it up, so I'm
Yeah, no,
now-
absolutely. Don't do it.
Yeah,
If you're thinking
let
about
me go
doing it.
over This, if you guys don't understand.
Oh, go for it.
Basically, Oxo is a company in Mexico where you essentially get free chrono crystals. You get charged on a fake email account or an account in general, and you could unlimitedly buy chrono crystals and summon. If you've been seeing more 14-star Rosés, Super Saiyan 4 Gokus, most likely if they have like a low GG count or like a 10-star Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta and then a 14-star Super Saiyan 4 Goku, you can make the determination. Most likely they did the glitch, did the exploit. Do not do it yourself. If you have the opportunity to, you will get banned weeks after or prior to or during the anniversary.
Yeah,
It's
there's
ban
like a
wave coming.
big ban
I
wave.
feel it.
Big-
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
do ban wave 2 weeks after anniversary, the last 2 years.
I wouldn't be surprised actually if they address it at reset this week, because it
PvP
is
should
such
be
a
in lot
prominent
longer
thing.
maintenance this week.
And
Yeah,
it's,
I mean, there's a lot of people doing videos and stuff on it right now, so the content creators know about it, and I'm sure Legends knows about it because Toshi does say that they do follow a lot of the content creators.
I think it's actually very funny that people decided to do this with one of the absolutely worst LFs to come out. Like literally, oh my
Right.
And the
god.
Rosé.
Why not
That's
something
not
hype,
just
man?
The
Right.
Rosé too.
Like, bro, like Gohan still one-shots him, dude, with his ult. Like at 14 stars. Like, what are you doing? You're gonna get your account banned for a mediocre unit. But yeah, that's
But
yeah.
Like I
I
can
was
see
feeling-
for like MUI, Broly, I mean, you know, Gogeta when he came out, like those kind of hype units, but for what we have now, why?
Yeah, I agree
I've
with
been
you.
hearing.
They saw
I've
Gurish
been
do
hearing
it.
that. Yeah, but I've been hearing that this has been starting since the UI banner, UI Goku, but like it kind of been a little bit more popular like now. But I heard like some people have been, starting this since the UI Goku banner.
Because
I think what happened was it was just low key back then.
And
Yeah,
then
Yeah.
I think some bigger content creators tweet about it. Now everyone knows about it, and since they ratted themselves out, they're getting screwed over now, which rightfully so, right?
I think so
Yep.
too.
Wavy,
Ban
welcome.
Ban wave incoming, ban wave incoming.
Yeah,
That's the thing about cheaters, though. Too, eventually they always out themselves.
yeah.
You guys been fighting a lot more cheaters in PvP this season?
You gotta
Or
understand. Cheaters love to
It's just
brag about it. They be like, haha,
Yeah, like,
guess what I can do?
their
And then
names-
that's,
Look what I'm
Oxo in it,
doing.
like,
Yeah,
I've seen
exactly.
Well, they're just gonna make a new account. Like you can't
They don't actually
ban-
get affected.
you can't ban the actual like device.
They don't IP ban.
Exactly. So all they have to do is literally
Imagine.
just make a new like if you're on an iPhone, make a new like iTunes account. There you go, new email. Like it's not that hard.
imagine if they could IP ban.
I mean,
they lose a
honestly,
good
if they-
portion
if
of
they
their player
could-
base, though.
Yeah, if they
All
could
these
just
cheats
ban
they
off the
see.
IME number, IMEI number. Oh, dude, it's over.
Because it's every year these cheats. These people still make new accounts. It's just you
Well,
don't know who they are, but every year these people
Toshi
cheat.
said in Battle Hour that he wasn't trying to discuss too much on how to fix it because obviously he didn't want the cheaters to know their way of fixing it. So it's always a give and take. So the cheaters are always gonna find a way. Another APK, they're always gonna find a way. So
It's just hilarious. It's always near anniversary
Yeah.
that these exploits start happening.
I
bro,
think-
they do it
don't
too.
get
They
banned so
did it.
quickly.
They did it last time when was it up to the first innie and second innie?
Yeah,
They just
Vegeta's-
waited. They just waited
all
until
that.
the innie came and then they dropped it. And everybody got banned.
Yep.
Rightfully. Did y'all record the video?
We
We're
are
doing
yeah,
it
we're
now.
still in the process right now. Actually, I was just about to ask you, Wavy, what are your thoughts on Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta? That was like the first thing we discussed.
I fought against him a couple times. He's really good on the blast damage. He just can't take a hit really well, but it's a give and take with other unit. I guess that's what they're doing now. He's balanced. Don't get me wrong. He's really balanced. He does really good damage and he supports the team really well. It just sucks that his Z ability doesn't give GT the Z ability buff towards the GT instead of that's his regular Z ability just buffs GT. So I would have loved to see a GT buff, but hey, more props to Vegeta family for getting a unit that they needed. So
going off that Zenkai buff, because I just totally forgot about that and no one brought it up. Just a general consensus, what do you guys think are the odds of the old Majin Vegeta getting a Zenkai at some point in the future, relatively soon?
I was hoping it would
Very
come
good
soon.
chance.
I don't think he'd be.
what color
He's
was
like
he?
the least
Yellow or
hype.
He's red.
Red.
He's red.
Red.
He's red. I don't think there's any chance of them even doing that guy because nobody's hyped for it. Nobody wants him.
I'll be honest.
They did
I,
him so dirty. They did
I
him so
most,
dirty.
I most
think it was a good
definitely,
shot.
I definitely see the blue Majin Vegeta LF getting a Zenkai before him.
No
I
way.
yes, I see that.
Absolutely.
No
Not
way.
not
Bro,
not
think
not
about it.
very
Think about it like
soon.
this. Not soon, but I see it because everybody has him, and if
I
Legends
don't.
obviously wants to make money, and they're like, well, you know, Majin Vegeta, he's the only one supporting the whole entire team. If Majin Vegeta dies, that's pretty much Vegeta fam right there. So I think they're gonna give it to him. I 100% think over him any day. And keep in mind, Legends doesn't care about time with units because
That's true.
Ruff down there got that Piccolo Zenkai, and he's only 8 months old. So
Right.
Legends shows they don't care. They don't care at all about Zenkais.
We could probably go
So-
another like 4 to 6 months and see a Zenkai for him.
Wow.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
That gets me
I
excited.
don't think Blue Majin Vegeta is getting a Zenkai soon. Probably within another 8 months, I would say. But I still think it'll be sooner than the Red Majin Vegeta. I think
That
you're right
is-
on that.
Again,
that is very
again, I just
interesting
don't
take.
think they're ever gonna bother with the red Zenkai, the red Majin
mean,
Vegeta. Just he's
theoretically-
dog shit.
Every unit is gonna get a Zenkai because they have that space in there.
They
in
would
their
completely
kit.
overhaul Red Majin Vegeta. They would make his whatever he does, where he
He's not gonna
hurts
get
your
anytime
allies,
soon.
take more damage, whatever. He would lose that shit. They would make him like probably one of the
Really
best
good,
units in the
yeah.
game. Like
They
easily.
They would need to break him and in a
Yeah, but his
balanced
stats
change
are already
before they even
good.
did it.
Like his stats are good now, and he's this old. If they just remove some of the other stuff, give him a little bit of cut, just like Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta, give him a lot more strike buffs, he's set. He's chilling.
Zenkai Red Super Saiyan Vegeta.
I think from now on, they're just going to give them the Broly treatment and work with balance instead of trying to break units now.
I genuinely
Oh.
think they're holding off for Anniversary. I really think that the Zenkai Anniversary unit is going to be something crazy. Like if it's
Oh,
Super
Super
Vegito,
Vegito?
yeah, if it's Super Vegito, bro, he's going to go nuts. Like
He's
I
already crazy.
yeah,
He's
like,
gonna be a immediate Z tier.
I just Z'd his plat recently and started running him with like either I was switching between Fusion Warriors and Bardock, and he was putting in work, dude.
He's Green Goku Black just before he came out. That's it.
I don't have him.
I wanted to
At all.
mention, I know we're kind of straight from the topic a bit now, but with the Super Saiyan 4, Vegeta, the Zenkai one of his drawbacks is that his buffs actually do run out after a certain timer count. So there was actually a scenario where I ended up in a 1v1 with the Zenkai Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta with my Gogeta Blue, and he tried to tackle me. I caught him with a green card, and off that combo I did 75% of his health. I have a 6-star Gogeta, and when he hit me, I don't think he took off even 50% of my health, and I
That's
ended up
nuts.
winning the 1v1.
That's crazy.
And he was like 10 stars.
I will say this: that Zenkai Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta is tremendously. Take color counter out of it, his kit is very better than that Super Saiyan 4 Goku that we just got, LF. He is tremendously better. He's damaged even before his Zenkai, he was still viable. So that unit right there is nasty. His kit is phenomenal. Like I said, all they needed to do was give him some, like just bring him back. And they did just that. He's a really good unit. That's all I got to say.
Most of
I agree
GT's
with
better than that. That Super Saiyan 4 Goku at this point. Did him so dirty.
His
man.
blue card is like the best thing about him. That's just about it.
Like why did EX Goku Black get card draw over this guy?
I just don't get how Green Future Gohan gets a damage buff when he throws out the opponent, but in LF, almost 2 years later, does not get that.
Have you guys touched on the tier list yet or no?
We're gonna cover that in a different video. We'll cover
Oh.
that. Yeah. But
Well, I just wanted to mention Super Saiyan
yeah.
4 Goku since we're talking about it,
Sure.
if you don't mind.
go for it.
Oh, I just wanted to say it's kind of crazy to me how Vegeta Blue, Broly, and Gogeta Blue are tier 2 now, but Super Saiyan 4 Goku is also in there. So
Because they're
he
rated
just-
equal stars, though.
That's
well, yeah, he
Meta
just
units in
doesn't-
the game too.
He doesn't
There's just
seem
a ton of
nearly
units
as
in the
good as
game at this
others.
point.
Yeah.
I think they're keeping them low tier for when they eventually get their Zenkai. Like, look at Gogeta Blue. Like, I think he's gonna be another situation of LF Piccolo, where in another 6 months they're gonna Zenkai him because it's Gogeta Blue, and you know they're gonna watch. He's gonna be on the anniversary banner, and then after that he's gonna start being on every other banner, and then all of a sudden, oh, look at that, Zenkai Gogeta Blue. You should, you know, have him by now. Like, one of the hyper characters that isn't that good, you know. So, or VB, even V. Like, I mean, I still think VB's plat equip is going to be what saves them. But if they do him dirty on his plat, his Zenkai might be sooner than we think. But
Knowing how they treat Vegito in this game, his platinum equip is gonna be busted.
I hope you are all right.
I mean,
The
I
things
sure
you
hope
guys
so
are
too.
saying are making me happy.
His platinum equip is going to be the reason why he won't get a Zenkai.
I
He
agree.
doesn't even need a platinum equip.
If he doesn't get his
He's
plat
still
equip
really
on
good,
anniversary,
yeah.
I really am expecting for anniversary GT banner, Tournament of Power banner, and or Future banner. Some sort
And
of super
Super
themed.
Vegito Zenkai.
Super
for the
Vegito
end.
Zenkai, and then Vegito Blue plat equip.
I mean, we could just be all wrong, and it could be LF Goten getting the Zenkai.
Oh my gosh. What if it is, bro? Like, you got some bragging rights right there, because
Hella bragging
someone pick
rights.
up the phone, because Wavy called it.
You know what? I 100% think this, and it's been lingering in the back of my mind. I 100% think, from the bottom of my heart, it's gonna be LF Frieza getting that Zenkai. That's what I think it is. The
You
next
You
love
guys are
Love
missing
to
what
hear
Toshi
it.
said, man. Like, he said GT buffs. Why is nobody expecting another GT Zenkai?
So Toshi said he would focus on GT, right?
Yeah.
He said he'll focus on GT. So Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta. GT, yes. GT
He's
buffs,
GT.
no.
He's GT. It helps at least somewhat. Helps more than Zenkai
Bro,
LF Frieza.
And this is the reason why I knew this was gonna happen. When Super Saiyan 4 Goku got announced as an LF, I knew that they were gonna start running him on what tags? Saiyan and Sun family. They're not gonna run them on GT. Just like Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta. They're not gonna run him on GT. Just like Super 17 Zenkai. Not gonna run him on GT, bro. And just like this new anniversary that's gonna be coming up, they're gonna run the new Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. They're gonna run him
Fusions.
on Fusion. They're gonna run fusions, bro. That's what they're gonna focus on GT. Correct? Are they gonna be ran on GT? No.
If GT gets enough correct buffs, GT will be the team they're focused
Absolutely.
on.
Absolutely.
Zenkai
They
Super-
would need to
why
have
I
some
think about
units
Zenkai
like
Zenkai Super-
they would. I was gonna say they need units like who don't have any other tags even in the show or whatever, you know, like Oob or Maju
Shadow
or
Dragons.
Ice or Shadow Dragons. That they put those new units out there, and GT with double buffs on their Z abilities, and GT's gonna skyrocket.
Oob would be the
Uh,
carry that GT would need for sure. Maju.
I've been begging for Maju for the longest. I'm like,
Maju
bro,
would be amazing.
yes.
Telling you guys this next week, man. This week, All Star Banner, Ice and Nova, GT buffs are coming.
Could see it. Could see. I mean, the Super Saiyan 4 Goku's from Ice and Nova, so yeah. I mean,
That's what I mean, man.
Yeah,
That would be a great. That would be a
Valid.
great thing, and we might actually see the Shadow Dragon tag actually be viable.
yo, that blue. If it's like another yellow and maybe a purple, that blue extreme. Was
Yeah,
it
he's good.
Shenron? He's already good. Like he removes Dragon Balls on death. So just
And he screws
Yep.
Super Saiyans.
Oh, he
Yeah.
does.
It's gonna make the
Mhm.
card draw speed down one level.
Send Shenron Zenkai sooner or later.
for sure. But we're hitting some high marks here on the timer, so I think we'll call it on that. We definitely went over a lot today, but I guess the overall consensus here is that Vegeta good, GT still needs help, and that the anniversary is up and coming, and we definitely are expecting some great things from Legends in the coming month. But other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button, and we will all see you in the next one. See you guys.
Peace.
Peace.
Peace out.